Right, it's Thursday. I'm here with Wanderers manager Marc White for a weekly catch-up.
Hello, mate.
Mark? All good?
Take two.
Take two, yeah. So, right, we're going to talk about we've got 2 away games coming up. But first of all, let's rewind to Saturday just gone, where we welcomed York City to Meadowbank, and we got 3 points and kept a clean sheet. So, just get your thoughts on that one, please.
I just thought it was brilliant, really. Just for brilliant for I thought our fans were brilliant on the day. I thought the York fans were like a real terrific lot as well. The town was buzzing. York City have got such a big history, legacy. You know, we've beaten Notts County now in Dorking. We've beaten York City in Dorking. It's just amazing, really. It's pinch yourself stuff, isn't it? Like, to be playing clubs of that magnitude and then beating them. I think the best summarised by good defensive performance. Really, Ed Harris, man of the match, was the right decision, and yeah, I think it was great to get a clean sheet. It was a defensive performance, and it was I'd say semi-strategical. We hoped to have more of the ball than we did, but we certainly set up knowing that we'd be up against a really good York side, and their sort of direct style of play would be dangerous. So we did set the team up right as well. But 3 points at home. Yeah, dreams are made of for a club like us, you know.
Yeah, and as you say, it was a strong defensive performance, and it was great to welcome back our captain Barry Fuller.
Yeah, Baz was back, yeah, which is great, and you know, we've got to be careful because we've asked a lot of Baz, and he's someone that when he gets himself on that even keel, he'll play 80% of all games. But we've just had that little issue where we've not quite got him back, and then when we've got him back, we've rushed him, and then we've not sort of like conditioned him, and then he's ended up just having another problem. So yeah, but to be fair, mate, the record speaks for itself when Barry plays. If I'm honest with you, if you look at the facts and stats like we do, when Barry plays, we're a better side, and he's a great player, great leader, and what he's done for this club is phenomenal. Like, people forget, I mean, it's what's it now, December, when we're doing a review of our year, and we're all watching the bunch of amateurs what's it called, Day in the Sun episode, and we're looking back at that historic day, and Barry giving a speech to the players, and it was only 4 weeks before that Barry was off for 2 months with a real bad brain scare that was, you know, a massive issue for Barry and his family, and he came back from that and then led the team to that success. So easy in football, isn't it, just to think, how do we get on against York, and then you forget all these things that go on around you, do you know what I mean? So yeah. Barry's been phenomenal for us, mate, and long may that continue.
Yeah, absolutely, great to see you back. So we've got 2 away games coming up, starting this Saturday where we visit Maidenhead, and then Tuesday we're off to Halifax, FC Halifax Town.
Yeah, don't get the name wrong, for Christ's sake.
No, it's correct stuff there.
Yeah, mate, look, again, every single experience is new for us this year. Never been to either club, never played either club. I think that's definitely a disadvantage, Chris, if I'm honest with you. Like, I mean, for me and the players, knowing what to expect when we go to Scunthorpe next to Oldham, I think you take the edge off that situation. I think it's quite a big disadvantage. We're not a club that's sort of like, you know, been in this division before, so we haven't really got any experience of what to expect, and a lot of the players as well. So yeah, look, Maidenhead, obviously Alan Devonshire, West Ham legend. Never met Alan, but the job he does down there is phenomenal, and his wife gets involved as well, and Maidenhead look a really together team, and they are a side in this division. What I've learned is they can beat absolutely anybody in this division, like many clubs can. So away game, difficult game. Halifax Tuesday, looking forward to that. Obviously we hope the weather's good. Halifax are committed to giving us an inspection either the night before or early morning, just so we can sort of, you know, not lose a day off work. The players, they can still go into work if they find out early enough, which is great. So we're happy about that. And yeah, mate, I mean, it's just good experiences But we've got Maidstone, Halifax, Chesterfield away, 3 games. Maidstone at home, 4 games in the best part of what, 10 days, 11 days. Thick and fast, really.
And then Yeovil. In the
Yeah, FA Trophy, thick and fast this month. So we're gonna need all of our squad.
Yeah, a lot of football to be played.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And so obviously you had a session on Tuesday. You've got a session tonight. How are the squad looking? Any injury concerns following the weekend?
Isaac's got a family matter he's attending to, and my thoughts are with Isaac. I'm trying to think what else there is.
Ed limped off, didn't he?
Yeah, no, Ed just had it was just a sort of cramp, if you like. He hadn't played for a long time, but Seb Barman's had a scan on his Achilles, and that's more positive than what we thought. Just waiting on the full SP in terms of how we're going to treat that. Yeah, we can expect Pattenden to return this week. Now he's had that incredible start to his career here with a head injury after literally 3 seconds. So yeah, Jasper's going to be back, which is really positive, and yeah, pretty much everybody else is available, and they're going to need to be, because these games, there's not a cat's hell that you're going to retain. All your players' fitness through a spell with this many games. So a little bit of something for the players to be excited about, really, whether they're featuring at the moment or not. There's a chance they will, and if they do really well, of course, then you know, why would we want to take them out the side? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to Maidenhead, looking forward to it massively, to be fair, mate. And it was really good, nice to get a win last week. Do you know what I mean? And defend that game out.
Yeah. And just finally from me, and you mentioned at the start, but you know, the fans really were our 12th man last Saturday. I think sitting in the main stand as I was, you know, and that especially in the bank at the east end of the ground, really roaring the team on, especially second half, and seeing out the 3 points playing their part from the terraces.
Well, what a difference it makes. Like, what a difference it's made. All the players talk about it. I mean, look, I don't know if other people listening just think, what the fuck you on about? But the point is, we're a club that had no fans, not one. Do you know what I mean? So we really value all the people that have got behind the project, locally, wider than locally, and it means an awful lot to us, mate. And, you know, we've come through these leagues where we've been the away team every week. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we've been the Bostik Prem, and you know, there wasn't this home advantage. Ironically, when we it's really ironic, because in National South, when COVID struck, I to this day I stand by the fact that the reason we were winning that division, yes, we had a great side, but also was playing behind closed doors. So like, the home advantage was better, and the away was even way better. You know, like, and I used to say to people, like, this is actually going to suit us, because actually one of the things that goes against us is we're not used to, and we don't have a lot of support. But now that's flipped. Like, our home support is phenomenal. Win, lose or draw, that's what football's about. You know, the only people I want following this club are real people that understand the background, the backstory. They get where we are at this point in time. 1 or 2 part-time clubs in the league. We've still got a ground to build to stay in the league, let alone finish on enough points. We're scrambling to do everything we're doing. We're, you know, purchasing the stadium. There's so many great things going on, and those fans make it worthwhile, Chris, to be honest, mate. When I walk off, and sometimes I get a bit choked up on the one I'm walking off, because if I'm honest with you, like, well, you know, Chris, better than anybody, because we work full time on it. Like, you know, you can have a week where it's really tough, and we're always scrambling, if you like, to take the club forward. And sometimes when you walk off the pitch and the crowd are going mad, it makes it all worthwhile. So I just want the supporters to know how much I appreciate them.
Yeah, likewise, they're fantastic. Yeah. They really are, home and away as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be there in good numbers on Saturday.
Exactly.
Getting behind the boys. So, all right, Mark, well, look, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck on the weekend, and we'll catch up next week.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.